Hi everyone. Welcome back to If My Heart Had Wings, Ageha's Route, episode 12. And I'm pretty sure this is the last episode in Ageha's Route. So what's happening now is that there are signs that the morning glory could come tomorrow based on Yoru's measurements and their observation of a purple sky, but Amane, the club advisor, has some doubts about them being able to fly in this very rough, windy, turbulent weather. But despite Amane's objections, Aoi and the twins still want to fly. It's like, well, we worked so hard on this, and it's kind of a waste if we don't fly and go to the morning glory. And also, Aoi has yet to hear a response about his confession to Ageha, and he promises Ageha that, well, I want you to tell me after I fly through the morning glory. And hopefully Ageha keeps the promise. So anyways, they're camping and let's see how it goes from here. So what happened? So Kotori answers her cell phone and takes a strange expression.
はい、ハバネです。はい、そうですが。
She heads to the dock and starts talking. From her way of speaking, she clearly isn't talking to someone she's close to. It's definitely not Hibari, family of Ageha. So who is it? So she suddenly raises her voice, so we all get a start.
待ってください。それは。
So what happened? As Kotori talks, she walks back towards us and, motioning with her hands, requests something to write with. As soon as a memo pad and a pen is passed to her, she begins scribbling. So, name. Wait, who is this? I tilt my head as Kotori keeps writing. Wait, a runway? So what happened? Ah, I remember it's the name of the owner of the land the runway is on. So mowing lawn, fixing winches, a person who does that kind of work, I have met him a few times. And just the other day, when returning from the association, Kotori and Amane went to say hello.
いえ、でも、そういう約束で。ですが。そんなことはありません。安全です。顧問の先生だっているんですし。
So I wonder what happened, like, who complained?
それは、でも、そんな、お願いします。使わせてください。
Wait, we all lose color? So the person who owns the runway is refusing permission. Kotori, turning pale, scribbles with her pen. Oh, so it must be that Tobioka-sensei. Wait, what? That guy? The Tobioka-sensei has come here and got involved.
はい。失礼します。
So after she hangs up, Kotori is completely pale. So what happened?
やられたわ。飛び岡よ。
So Tobioka has foiled our plans.
さっき電話があったそうよ。飛び岡から。
So he called the owners of the runway.
ソアリング部の生徒たちが若気の至りでこの悪天候の中極めて危険なフライトに挑戦しようとしている。
So it's like, well, the weather's pretty bad and it's too dangerous to let them fly, so deny their permission.
私は教師としてそれを止める義務がある。
There you go.
事故があれば土地を使わせていたあなたにも責任が及ぶ。
So if they get in any injuries, you'll be at fault too.
ですから彼らが今夜無茶できないようにウィンチを使えなくしてほしいと言われたですって。
Wait, so what the hell is that?
天気がいい時に使うのは今まで通りで構わないけど、今日みたいな危ない日には遠慮してもらいたいって飛岡の思い通りのこと言ってきたわ。
Well, I'm not sure if he will still let them use it even if the weather is good. He's just coming up with an excuse. Oh man.
ひどいよ。やられたわね。静かにしてたのもこのタイミングを狙っていたんだわ。
So, for some reason, he found out what they were going to do, and he tried his best to stop it from happening. Well, Amai's resistance we can overcome with a force of will, but if we can't use the winch, then, so physically, there's nothing we can do. And if we can't use the winch to tow the glider strongly and quickly, it can't take off. So is there anything we can do?
もうそんな目で見られても。
Well, I can't really help you from there. That's Amani's response.
夜ちゃん、あの大きな風車の先にワイヤー引っ掛けて、それで持ち上げて回って飛ぶのはどうかな。大きな投げ縄でも作って引っ掛けるつもり？引っ張ってもらうならブレードが最上部にある時に引っ掛けないといけないけど。
It's like, how about we use the windmill to catapult the glider? But that's a very risky move. And I'm not sure how high the wind turbines are. But it's definitely too high for them to reach.
あの高さまでどうやってワイヤー飛ばすの？発想は悪くなかったぞ。よしよし。
But it was a good try, says Amane. So there's nothing we can do? So this can't be the end. Well, not like this. We've come this far, we've worked so hard, and it can't end like this. So I put all my final hope on Ageha and call her. So does Ageha have any ideas on how to do this? She returns after a while, and it seems as if she hurried because despite the cold, she's panting and sweating.
大変なことになったわね。戻るついでに滑走路を見てきたわ。確かにウインチ使えなくされてた。
Okay, so Ageha knows what's wrong.
操作盤に鍵かけるだけじゃなくて部品取り外されてて、無理やり鍵外してもあれじゃ使えない。
So basically, Tobioka-sensei removed all the controls to make it inoperable.
それも飛岡の差し金でしょうね。
And they pretty much disabled the winch.
ごめん、私のせいかもしれない。協力仰ぐためにあちこちに話してたから。
So maybe my act of walking around, running around in school, distracting and talking to other people, it got the attention and the suspicion of Tobioka-sensei.
でもそれなら私だってひばり姉に話してるし、校内でもスワリング部動いてるって言っちゃってたし。私たちも祖父に話していますから、そちらから伝わった可能性がゼロじゃありません。おじいちゃん、私たちの不利になることは言わないと思うけどな。
So I'm sure the other people, they're talking about the Soaring Club in a good way. It's like, oh, I see some progress going on. They're making some great achievements. And that got the attention of Tobioka-sensei, and he's upset. Like, I can't believe the Soaring Club is still running. No, but even if they don't mean to, if an ill-willed person was to obtain the information, they'll get it out of them. Well, even me, I can't guarantee that I didn't let it slip somewhere. Well, let's not worry about whose fault it is. Everyone could be at fault, or it's not our fault.
そうね。不毛なだけだわ。それよりどうするか考えましょう。
So what are we going to do? But even if you say that, without the winch, we're at an impasse. There has to be some way.
ごめん。今は何も。
Even Ageha can't think of anything. So this really is the end? Well, we're done. My dream, everyone's dream, our goal, our efforts, everything was pointless, meaningless, a failure. And Kotori begins to cry. So as if prompted by this, Asa and Yoru start crying too. Their eyes turn red and their noses run. I also have to use my strength not to fall to my knees.
Aoni, 泣かないで。
And Hotaru's here. Don't cry. Well, like I would cry over this. And so at the precipice, right on the verge of our adventure, is over. I could hear Tobioka's high-pitched laughter. Ha 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 ha! I won! I got rid of the Soaring Club. I stopped them from achieving, and now without this ultimate goal, they'll never come back up. And someone's cell phone's ringing. Wait, what's that sound?
お、メール来た。
So what message did Ageha get? As Ageha's eyes looked at the display, her eyes lit up. So it might be something good.
よし。
Wait, so what is it?
ちょっと出てくる。
Well, I'll be right back. Huh? Wait. Hey! She disappears without giving me a chance to ask what the mail was.
何？どうしたの？
So what happened? So when I asked if there wasn't anything we could do, she said there's nothing for the moment. For the moment. So later there will be, well, maybe she'll find something. So the email she just got, what was that? And now Aoi's phone rings. So an email from Ageha, or a text.
ごめん、言うの忘れた。明日に備えて休んでおいて。ダメだったらごめん。
By the way, you get some rest. So prepare for tomorrow. If you can't, well, there's no doubt about it. And she plans on doing something.
何なのよ。
Alright, so time to sleep. In Ageha's will to protect the secret base, our place, the Soaring Club. I'm going to put my faith in that. So apparently Ageha has some idea, some way to save this from falling apart, but she wants to keep it a secret from Aoi. So easier said than done. And that was, as expected, the only problem. So, as predicted, even after lying down, it seems everyone was not able to ease their anxieties enough to really sleep. I was the only one who slept soundly.
あんた、大物よね。
Interesting. Your loud snoring. Well, I've just bet everything on Ageha, that's all. So I'll trust Ageha that she'll have some way to save this. And even if I was to lose my cool, the situation would not change, right?
それができるのが大物なのよ。あるいはとびっきりのバカかね。で、どうなのかしら？
So what's up? Well, I think the time has come. It's a bit before dawn. Okay, so I take a look outside. Ooh, wow. So we can see the... So the eastern skies begin to light up as dawn is approaching. The wind, having not changed since yesterday, is as strong as ever. And in the sky, there's a thin line of clouds that is catching the first sun rays and the morning glory. Unusually long, stretching above our heads to the limit of our eyesight towards the direction of the lake.
あれよ、来たんだわ。
So that's it.
間違いないな。あれがモーニンググローリー。すごい。
Oh, so Ageha called.
起きてる？
So are you awake? Yeah, I just woke up. I'm looking at the sky.
それなら話は早いわ。準備して。
So, to fly, are we going to be able to fly? She yells so loud it feels like it travels through my head to the opposite ear. And Ageha returns riding on a bicycle, hands-free at that.
みんな聞いて、飛べるわ。
So, what's Ageha's plan?
本当に飛べるの？
So, can we fly?
急いで説明します。
Okay, so I'll tell you how it's going to work. Ageha stands in front of the whiteboard.
物質を貸してもらっているツーリング部の皆さんのご協力をいただき。
Okay, so we lent a club room to the touring club, and they've been nice enough to lend us a hand. So maybe it's like they let the touring club use some of their facilities up here. She draws two rectangles on the board.
出どころはあえて言わないけれど、04仕様の車を2台ドライバーごと手配してもらって、それに引いてもらって飛びます。
So they're gonna help us achieve our goal, and they're gonna use their cars.
その手がありましたか。04って何？
So what's the 04?
停車している状態から400メートルまで自動車で走るレース。陸上の100メートル走を車でやるものと思って。
So it's some kind of special car that can sprint for 400 meters.
それ用に改造した車だからダッシュ力がすごいの。
They're not made for pulling though, so we have to make modifications. Are the owners okay with that? And I'm sure these cars don't have any towing capacity ratings. They're not designed to tow.
そこをクリアするためのツーリング部とこの私。
It's like, well, the touring club people, they're okay with this, so it's all good. I want to ask her exactly how she managed to do this, but I'll leave that until after. So, there is a benefit to Ageha being absent and going around school. So apparently, she somehow negotiated a deal with the touring club, well, the club that she wanted Kotori and the twins to pose for. And now, they're here to help during the most critical moment.
それがいけるかどうかを確かめるので学校行ってたの。で、実験と計算の結果、ウィンチ使ったのと同じだけ高く飛ぶのが可能。
So it should be able to replace the winch.
実際、自動車栄光っていう離陸の仕方もあるの。これが 最後の手段よ。
And that's the only option we have. So overwhelmed, everyone stays silent for a while.
ぶっつけ本番になるから、葵と小鳥、あなたたち次第だけど。
So leave it to me.
やるわ。
Okay. So we almost say it at the same time.
危ないと思うんだけど。
Amane, as expected, says the same thing as yesterday. So as our supervisor, or advisor, it's normal that you would say that. But I'm sorry. So if this is the only way, I'll gladly take this option.
止めても無駄なんだろうね。
Well, then again, I can't stop you.
はい。
We nod our heads and Amane, smiling bitterly, withdraws. Alright, so let's get ready. So quickly, people. Everyone begins moving all together. I look back at Ageha. So Ageha? So thanks. I'll fly. I'm going to fly, so I'm going up there. I'll return when I return. And as if she might break out crying any second, she nods her head.
Oi!
Okay, so looks like the touring club is here. Two cars, clearly different from the normal cars approach.
おっす姉さん。
来たわね。これよ。ワイヤーつないで。急いで。
Okay, hurry up. In the sky, the morning glory gradually changes shape, becoming its true form. And it'll only show itself for a brief time. I have to fly before that happens. And the first to notice is Kotori. And a car separate from the touring club, and I wonder who this is. Approaches at a rapid pace and takes up a position blocking the road. And it's the favorite teacher, Tobioka-sensei.
お前ら、まさかと思ったが。
I'm sorry. Well, there's no reason to be sorry for this guy. The sky is amazing, isn't it? We're going to go up there.
いや、許さん。そんな危険な真似させるわけにはいかん。知っているぞ。そのグライダーはろくなテストもしていないのだろう。そんなものでこんな風の強い日に飛ぼうだなんて許可できん。うちの生徒にもう二度と事故を起こさせるわけにはいかんのだ。
先生、私飛びたいんです。
他にも自分を実現する方法なんていくらでもある。
Like what? Robotics Club?
勝手に決めないで。
I stop Kotori, who looks as if she will plow into Tobioka-sensei with her wheelchair. I understand that you're worried about us. That you would come out at this time to stop us. You really are that worried about us, aren't you? Well, it's definitely a dangerous undertaking. If an accident happens, we can't take it back. So, what? You're not mistaken in what you say.
そうだろう。
Yeah, that's what I mean. But I raise my voice. So we're mistaken. We are taking actions which are probably a mistake. But still, we are going to fly. And even if it means going against our teachers, receiving punishment, getting expelled, I'm prepared to face any consequences. And I point towards the sky. Well, I don't know if this is going to convince him. So this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to fly in the sky. So if I have to be expelled and become a delinquent, I'm fine with that. So at least I get to experience this, which is irreplaceable. So if you don't mind, I'll be forcing my way through. So
ええ、私たち行きます。
so we're going anyways.
望月、お前も何か言え。
So do something about it. You're the advisor.
いや、私は新米教師でおまけに非常勤なんで。
I'm new.
ベテランの飛岡先生が止められないもの、私じゃ無理です。
I can't believe it. Amane took such a sly way out. It's like, well, I'm new, so if I can't stop, or if you can't stop them, then I can't. What a useless advisor.
それなら私も言わせてもらおう。
Tobioka breaks into a defiant smile.
ああ、車のキーがどこかへ行ってしまった。助けを呼んで動かしてもらうにしても時間がかかるな。
Tobioka's car is still in position blocking the road. And there's only one road up the hill leading to the secret base. And as things are, there's no way we can move the glider to the other bank.
どうします姉さん。
So, what can we do now that the teacher is blocking our path?
あの邪魔な車、脇に動かせる？
人の車に手をかけるなら警察呼ぶぞ。
さすがに警察は分が悪いですぜ。
そうだとも。滑走路だって所有者が使うなと言っているのを無理に使うなら不法侵入で警察だぞ。もしうちの生徒が押しかけてくるようならそうしてくれと言ってあるんだ。
どこまで意地悪なのよ。先生、そこをどうにか。
There's no way that they're going to convince Tobioka-sensei at this point, so he's trying everything to prevent them from taking off. Well, we don't have any more time. So in the sky, the morning glory has almost completely taken shape. And in the eastern sky, the sun has also shown itself. And from now, we have to take the glider to the opposite runway, put it together, maybe deal with the owner's protest. And if I think about it, if we don't move now, we won't make it.
そんな。
Okay, so we'll just take off another way. Okay, so over there. So why don't we go there? I don't point to the runway on the opposite shore of the lake. I point to a different direction. So I often thought if we could use that place when I was riding past on my bike.
あそこ？
So that place instead?
でも、そうね。
Okay, so maybe that'll work.
やってみる価値はあるか。
So the bridge that crosses the lake. Okay, so they'll try somewhere else to take off. And because it's in the opposite direction, Tobioka's car will be able to move. So we can drive around Tobioka-sensei's car. And it's only a little distance from the runway.
よし、あっち。
Okay, we'll do it. Ageha starts contacting people on her cell phone. And we all turn our attention to the glider now in the back of a trailer.
おい、何を考えている？よせ、やめないか。
Too bad. We ignore Tobioka-sensei and keep working.
こんな。
So is he gonna find his key now and try his second attempt to block them? And finally, Tobioka-sensei's anger reaches its peak and he jumps at us.
おっと。
And he gets caught by Tatsuya. A hand comes from behind to stop him. Oh, Anchan!
五十嵐。
飛岡先生、お久しぶりです。
Long to no see. Igarashi himself, an old boy from Keifu, gently stops Tobioka-sensei and walks in front of him.
五十嵐、そいつらは滑走路ですらないところから飛ぼうとしている。危険すぎる。止めるんだ。
そうなのか？
Really? Well, we don't have time to explain.
先生の言う通り、危険だぞ。
Well, I understand that, but still. I look right into Anchan's eyes.
そうか。
Okay, I understand.
本音を言えば、俺だって止めたい。万全とは言えないからな。
So, like Amane, Tatsuya, it's like, okay, well, I'll let you do it then, if you're this willing to.
だが、ここまでやってきたお前たちが失敗するとも思えないんだよな。
Anchan. He grabs my shoulders tightly.
背中を押してやるのも兄貴分の務めってやつだ。
So, I gotta give you encouragement.
一生に一度の舞台だ。思いっきり飛んでこい。
So, give everything you got. So, I'm pretty sure, no matter what, Tatsuya will support Aoi and the others. And it was kind of interesting that he was around to stop Tobioka-sensei from leaping at the Soaring Club members. And given his age, that's a not so good thing to do. So anyways, he shakes off Tobioka-sensei and walks over to us. So it looks like we're now on that bridge that Aoi mentioned. So according to Ageha, she contacted the touring club and had the entrance to the opposite side of the lake blocked off. So we won't have to worry about cars coming in the opposite direction, be that it may. Okay. So it definitely looks like we'll be able to fly. But the road isn't smooth, and it's not like a straight path. I wonder if it will actually take off. So, hopefully, there is enough speed for the glider to lift off. But then again, paved roads are better than dirt.
これは
Everyone finds it difficult to hide their uneasiness.
本当に大丈夫
So, can we do it here?
怖い
So, I'm struck with a lack of confidence in my own idea. Well, if we can't fly like this...
飛びなさい葵
Okay, you're flying. Ageha?
このためにこの1年頑張ってきたんでしょ機体は万全私たちが作ったんだから
So it's also a representation of our hard work.
事故なんて起きない葵と小鳥が飛ぶんだからそれが私たちソアリング部1年間の成果よ自信持ちなさい全部準備できてるのあとは葵が気合い入れて飛べばいいだけだから飛べこれ命令ね
Go fly. That's an order. For a moment, everyone stares blankly.
ちょっとなんでそんなに偉そうなのよ
So as usual, Kotori starts up. So to which Ageha says,
だって葵は私のものだから
So he's mine. And then she grabs me by the neck. So forcefully our lips touch, or should I say she forces her lips on mine. And without thinking, my back straightens, my hands go stiff, and I claw at the air. And it gets everyone's attention. So with a look of satisfaction, Ageha removes her lips. My brain goes completely blank. Ageha looks around at everyone full of confidence.
こういうこと誰か文句ある
So any problems? Everyone shakes their head. So no.
それじゃあ私の葵行きなさい
So go. Okay.
さっさと飛んでさっさと帰ってきなさい無事に戻ってきたらまた してあげる。
Got it. So I'll definitely come back in one piece.
うん。
Ageha?
葵。私のこと忘れてるでしょ。
Hey, wait a minute. So what about me? I'm a pilot too, for Kotori.
ああ、もう、ごちそうさまです。胸焼けします。カップルってこうなんだね。これは悪い例よ。真似しようなんて思っちゃダメだからね、姉さん。いいな、あーちゃん。
So, Kotori, let's go. When I try to place Kotori in the passenger seat, she turns away. So well, now you care about me, right? Because I'm passenger?
ああ、すみません。五十嵐さん、私を乗せていただけません？
Well, he's with Ageha, so I want Igarashi-san to help me.
だって、他の女の子に触らせちゃ、アゲハに悪いし。
There you go. Hey, wait a minute. So, all well, preparations are complete. And the canopy is closed. Asa and Ageha raise the right and left wings.
風速、風向き、問題なし。これならいけますね。
Okay, well, we're going to do it.
あんたたち、準備いい？
So ready?
よし、オッケーっす。
ランウェイ、イズクリア。よーし、それじゃあ、カウントダウン、10秒前。
So in front of us, the modified car engine begins to roar. All right, so let's go.
3、2、1、ゴー！行ってこい、私の葵。ついでに小鳥も。ついでって何よ？
So with a clunk, the machine begins to move. Okay, so you got a nice animation of the car pulling or launching the glider into the sky. So Ageha, if I come back, you'll have to say those words, okay?
まず戻ってくることね。いっけー！
But first, you have to accomplish your mission. And as the glider begins to move, she releases her hands as if giving the machine a push. And then she cups her mouth with both hands and yells something. So she isn't near the intercom, so I can't hear what she's saying. And the glider suddenly starts accelerating. I pull the joystick, feel the old sensation of the G-force, and then we rise.
あっかるー！
It's different to a winch, so the timing at which to cut the wire is... Okay, now. Successful. So the towing power is removed, or the towing cable is removed, and now the machine is only using the wind to climb. And above the bridge over the lake, the parked cars look like specks, become smaller, the bridge itself becoming a thread. And on the ground, flashes of light flicker. And in the next moment, a little above the glider, a wide, thin belt of smoke like a curtain unfolds.
科学部花火研究会合同更新の策よ。煙の動きでサーマル見つけて。
Okay? So this is also Ageha's work. So give some indication about where a thermal might be. Thank you. And the thin belt of smoke twirls in the wind and changes shape. And using this as a beacon, finding a rising air current is simple. And above the lake, the glider rises even higher.
急いでお願い、消える前に間に合って。
So let's go higher before the morning glory disappears. Okay, so please blow wind upwards, please. Take the feelings we have felt all year, put them into a voice, and throw it at the god of wind.
すごい雲ね。これがモーニンググローリー。
And for some reason, Akari's here.
お、いました。あかりさん、あそこ。
And
白いのが。
Masugu.
小さいわね。双眼鏡貸して。
So, binoculars?
なんだか高さが足りないようだけど、
So,
間に合うのかしら。
will they make it?
ええ、大丈夫でしょう。
わかるの？
だって葵とアゲハですよ。昔っからあいつらが組んでできなかったことってないんですから。空行けー、もっと上がれー。
So, go higher!
行きなさ
あかりさん？
ーい。あなたの真似してみただけよ。それとも私の応援じゃ効果ないかしら。
抜群です。
No, it's perfect.
でもやっぱ一番効果あるのは。
So, this thermal's weak.
旋回しましょう。別なのを探して。
But we don't have time, so come on, just climb.
葵、小鳥、ちょっと耳閉じて。
Oh, wait, are you joking? So I hear a hissing noise. And the speaker shrills loudly. And I get assaulted by a sudden ringing headache. So Ageha's voice is loud, but everyone else I can hear just as clearly. Wow, they're amazing voices. And as if to answer everyone's prayers, the thermal provides the ascending air current everyone was waiting for. So everyone just screams at the glider from below, and I wonder how much effect it does. Well, maybe marginal. So we grab onto it with our new wings. The glider reaches an even higher altitude, so we can do this. And as the flight plan dictates, we make a large turn and take a bearing towards Mount Tsukubai. And we only have one chance with this timing, but at the moment, I have no doubt we will succeed. And then finally, they make it. Finally, it's come. It's here. Yes. Kotori and I are overcome with emotion. Our eyes turn to the astounding view below us. So, did you go? Pass through? Yeah, we just got into the morning glory. No problems with the glider. So flight is going smoothly. And when I transmit this over the radio, I hear a cheer break out from everyone on the other end. And for a while, we fly like this, but... So, Ageha, I have a question. So what is it? You said something before, when we were taking off. What did you say? Okay, so what is it? Well, that's awful. That's unfair. It's like, I think it's like, well, wait until you land, and then we'll talk. Well, I'll make you say it here then. Well, wait till you come back. So you promise to say it when I get back, right? If you don't, I'm gonna punish you. Okay, I'll be waiting for you. So I've decided. I'll tickle you until you cry out an apology. Well, you would bring that up at a time like this. That's not something you say in front of people.
あんなとこが敏感な自分の体を呪うのね。ああ、そこのバカ夫婦？操縦こっちでやるから2人だけで続きをどうぞ。
And for this time, Kotori is getting tired of dealing with the little talk between Aoi and Ageha. It's like, well, I'll fly then, so you go deal with Ageha.
でなきゃ恥ずかしいんでやめてちょうだいね。突き落とすわよ。
Oh, I'm sorry, so I forgot that we're flying.
ごめん、テンション上がってた。私としたことが。
Well, you've always been like this, right?
葵と一緒にしないで。
Well, you're the lonely girl.
葵じゃないから一人で寝たってどうってことないです。
Well, I'll never forget that incident with the teddy bear.
人が夢叶えようとしてる時にいい加減にして。
And Kotori finally snaps. Okay, so this is the credits for If My Heart Wings, and I'm gonna go ahead and skip this. So I'll be back, and we're gonna see what the epilogue is for Ageha's route. So hold on for a minute. Okay, so now that the credits are over, let's see how Ageha's route ends in the epilogue. So, and then in the evening of the day, so we kind of wonder if Ageha fulfilled her promise to Aoi after he landed on the ground.
さて、そろそろかな。
So, TV time.
そろそろ。出た。では地域のニュースです。
Okay, so what's on TV?
今朝地元の学生たちが極めて珍しい雲の撮影に成功しました。これがその映像です。
なんだい、アゲハや葵くんは映らないのかい？
この後すごいですね。
この横に長い雲はモーニンググローリーと呼ばれ、オーストラリアで発生することは知られていましたが、それがこのように日本で発生するとは。
いや、説明はいいからさ、ほらほら、うちの子たちを映しておくれよ。
Well, I'm sure for other people, they don't really care about the Aoi and Ageha couple. They care more about this, like being able to have a picture of this.
お母さんうるさい。
これは本当に貴重な映像ですよ。
これを撮影した学生たちは自作のグライダーで飛んだんだそうですよ。
And it's also amazing that they use their own plane or glider to get up there.
しかもそのパイロットの一人は歩行が不自由で日常的に車椅子を使っており、
映ったと思ったら小鳥ちゃんか。あの子美人だもんね。あ、後ろ葵くんだよ。ほらほら、間違いない、葵くんだ。いやー、こうして見ても男前だね。いいお婿さんになるよ。その日が楽しみだよ。卒業したらすぐかな。
And Ageha's mother is getting too excited about it. It's like, wow, I see Aoi. I can't wait for him to be my son-in-law. And
だからお母さんうるさい。
well, I'm trying to watch the TV, so please be quiet, mother.
私まだ諦めてないからね。
And Hotaru still wants Aoi as well. Or Aoni. So the hot summer began to cool and a new school term begins.
ニュース見たよ。すごいね、ハバネさん。テレビデビューだよ。ソアリング部有名人になってるよ。
And I'm sure Kotori got all the spotlight.
ああ、ありがとう。
Yeah, thanks.
なんか元気ない？
So anything wrong?
なんというか燃え尽きちゃったかな。い
Well,
ろいろだるいの。あらら。それにどうにも気力が吸われて。
I think Kotori just got tired of all those questions that the anchors were asking Kotori, all those reporters.
あいつらに。
Oh, Aoi and Ageha.
おー久しぶり。見たぜニュース。すげえなソアリング部。
Nah, it's nothing special really.
姫木も映ってたよな。
いやいや、どうもどうも。
で水瀬とくっついたと。
水瀬、この野郎羨ましいやつ。
And the jealousy. Haha.
いやいや、まあそういうことで彼氏できました。ありがと
Hey, don't say it so loud.
う。にゃーん、葵だって嬉しいくせに。
You know you like it.
ね、甘すぎて胸焼けが。なんかいいな。私も彼氏作るかな。ソアリング部は毎週土曜日飛行練習してます。興味ある人見に来てね。入部も歓迎だよ。
So now they're using this news feature as a way to promote the Soaring Club and maybe get new members.
元気よね。お、呼んだ。そうなの、元気いっぱいなの。
Oh, this is just the beginning. We're going to be flying for a long time, everyone. So the sky is wonderful.
なんなのこのテンションのさ。
So Ageha is excited versus Kotori being all worn out.
いやー、新しい目標があるからかな。
Well, time for a new goal. Right, Ageha. So when is it going to be? Or what is it going to be?
また始まった。
There we go again.
何のこと？
Well, just listen to this. So no matter how long I wait, she refuses to tell me she likes me.
ここまで来たら言ったら負けみたいな感じでさ。え、まだ言ってないわけ？ありえないよ、あそこまでしておいて。
And now Ageha's father is in tears. Like, wow,
お
Ageha.
父さん何回見てるんです、その場面ばっかり。
娘を持っていかれて悲しめない父親がいるか。
Well, the fact that his precious daughter is on TV, it's like, wow.
葵くんじゃないの。変な男よりずっといいわよ。
このグライダーは慶風学園ソアリング部の皆さんが自分たちで改良したもので、
おっと、これは。
So I don't think Ageha needs to openly say the words or confess to Aoi anymore because this alone is enough. And more importantly, it's on TV for many people to see.
映画のワンシーンのようですね。
And it's like a movie.
あんなとこをテレビで流されておいて今更かよ。爆発しやがれお前ら。
And it makes the boys in the class even more jealous. Well, Ageha, just say it.
明日で世界が終わるっていう時になったら言ってあげる。
I'll hold on to those words until the very end. No, now. Just say it right now.
葵。
Come on, more?
鈴の金属特性ってなんだ？
So, Ageha fails to say it. Alright, how cruel can you be?
葵のそういう顔、かわいい。
Well, that expression is cute, so don't say the L and I, K,
硫黄とウラン、カリウムと要素。
well, right, at least I can say it, that I love you. I can say it anywhere, and anytime and anywhere.
いつまでも ずーっと一緒だよ。いい加減にしなさい、あんたら。
So I wonder if this is during the taping or during class. So either way, Kotori is tired of watching Aoi and Ageha being all close together, being a lovey-dovey couple. And with that, this is the end of Ageha's route in If My Heart Had Wings. Okay, so we're back on the title screen. So overall, I didn't really like Ageha's route that much in this visual novel, and it was kind of hard to figure out what was going on for most of her route. So Ageha didn't really have much of a role in the common and the divergence routes. And we do know that she is the childhood friend of Aoi. But for most of the common route, it was more about helping Kotori, help her connect to everyone, and kind of just get her in the loop and helping Kotori achieve her dreams. And then when it came to like the little sections for Ageha, it was more about trying to revisit the past of them being together. So the pack where we have Aoi, Ageha, Hotaru, Masasugu, and Tatsuya/Anchan. And the one thing that I didn't really like about Ageha's route was that it was kind of confused about what was going on. So we kind of see Ageha going all over the place, and then there's all this little romance with Hotaru and even Kaneko and the other boarders ganging up on Aoi for no apparent reason. And then we don't really see the inner details about Ageha until like near the very end, where Ageha reveals why she's kind of being worried. And it's the fact that, well, we have these hangouts in the past and they get destroyed, and when I see it get destroyed, it kind of hurts me because it's like my childhood memories have been destroyed. And it's like, well, number one, the old secret base that the Windy shopping district is sitting on. Number two, the garage being replaced by the dormitory, and she's afraid that number three is going to be the secret base where the Soaring Club is currently being held. So anyways, I'll continue with If My Heart Had Wings. I know there's a Flight Diary fan disc out there, and unfortunately the Mono version removed the Ageha route, and we do have a Hotaru route in the fan disc. And if it isn't very inappropriate, I might be able to show you how the Ageha route went using the Japanese version. So anyways, with that in mind, I'll see you in a future title on a future game. And don't forget to check out the other routes for If My Heart Had Wings.